The question says 4.0 grams of sodium hydroxide in 250 centimeter cube of solution contains dash moles per dm cube. So here we are being asked the number of moles of sodium hydroxide that will be present in 1 dm cube, which also means that we are being asked to calculate the molar concentration of sodium hydroxide. And to do that, we'll be using the formula which is molar mass equals mass concentration divided by the molar concentration. So here we do not know the molar mass of sodium hydroxide, we do not know the mass concentration, and we do not know the molar concentration as well, and that is what we are being asked to calculate from the question. So the first thing to do now is to calculate the molar mass of sodium hydroxide. So sodium hydroxide is NaOH. NaOH. I have one atom of sodium, so we say 23 plus 16, the atomic mass of oxygen, plus 1, the atomic mass of hydrogen. So we have 40 grams per mole. We've gotten the molar mass of sodium hydroxide to be 40 grams per mole. So the next thing to do now is to determine the mass concentration of sodium hydroxide. From the question, we are being made to understand that 4.0 grams of sodium hydroxide is present in 250 centimeter cube. So how many will be present in 1000 centimeter cube, that is 1 dm cube? So let's relate it. We'll say 4 grams NaOH is present in 250 centimeter cube. So X grams of NaOH, that is sodium hydroxide, will be present in 1000 centimeter cube. So then we have X to be 4 grams sodium hydroxide times 1000 centimeter cube divided by 250 centimeter cube. So we have X to be 16 grams, which means that the mass concentration of sodium hydroxide is 16 grams per dm cube. That is 16 grams of sodium hydroxide is present in 1 dm cube. So having gotten the mass concentration of sodium hydroxide and the molar mass of sodium hydroxide, then we can substitute our values and make the molar concentration the subject of the formula. So here we have molar concentration to be equal to mass concentration divided by the molar mass. Molar concentration of sodium hydroxide will then be the mass concentration. From what we've gotten from our calculations, we have it to be 16 grams per dm cube divided by the molar mass, which is 40 grams per mole. So this gives us 0.4 mole per dm cube. So we've gotten the molar concentration of sodium hydroxide to be 0.4 moles per dm cube. That is 0.4 moles of sodium hydroxide is present in 1 dm cube. So going back to the question, so from the calculations we just did now, we can say that 0.4 moles of sodium hydroxide is present in 1 dm cube of the solution, which is also equivalent as 1000 centimeter cube of the solution.